Oops. Hello guys, welcome to this broadcast. Yeah, I should have really started with this screen, but I didn't. So let's get right into the action. Okay, ready for a couple of 5-minute games, and yeah, looking forward to a couple of those tough opponents. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to request a 5-minute game, and
game started.
You will be thrilled to see my rating, I hope. 2506. So I've scored quite a bit in recent games. Let's see if I can keep this rating in this session, which would be pretty cool. So I've got a main line. Chigorin, I'm playing my old line here. I still have some positive feelings about that. Yeah, I had a good run. I really had a good run, going up to 2,500 again. So we have this very closed position here that I've had around 1 million times in Blitz. Let's see what happens. Yeah, my all-time high is 2530 or something like that. So we close down the queen side. Yeah, sure. I will upload those videos. I had this is going to be up in the next week or so. I've pre-recorded quite a bit. Okay, interesting here. Knight g5 is an idea. Knight g5. I think we'll just go back. I can still test it a little bit. Maybe he wants to take. Would be strange though. Knight g1 or knight e1 is the normal move here. And this position is very closed. Maybe I should have played the Breyer or something, but this is what it is. You often, yeah, hindsight is 20/20. Yeah, white just should move the knight to e1 or to g1. Taking it, I think, is rather nice for black. So he found it. Yeah, I mean, not difficult, but still. So what to do here? Sometimes you can go h5, but not easy to do. I could go h4, h5 here. A rook to f8 would be good, something like that. Okay, I go here. Yeah, is he going f4 maybe? Yeah, Ukraine beat Russia today in the Olympiad. It's very tough also for the Russian team. Those other teams, Ukraine is strong. Personally, I think that the Chinese team is extremely strong. Okay, I'm pushing f5 now. What would you play for black against 5e3 in the Benko Gambit? I can give you a very clear answer to that in roughly a week, because I'm working on a black repertoire in the Benko to be released on a website. And this is on my list of things to check. Okay, so this is getting very, very complex now. Knight e2, it probably has f4, but I'm going here. Tough position here. Bishop g5. I don't know if this is a good idea, but I've tried to take and go queen h4 mate. So maybe. The best answer to d4. Yeah, that's tough. You can play many things. There is no clear answer to that. Yeah, f4. This is an interesting choice. If I take, yeah, I probably have to take. Some stuff coming to g6, but knight e5, g4 is also part of this, and I'm a little bit ahead on the clock. A little bit ahead on the clock here. Knight f4, knight e5 threatens. I can go knight e5 here anyway. If he takes it, there's knight f3. Let's do it. Not totally sure about this decision though. I mean, is it good? Is it good is the thing. I'm not losing material, but I'm not quite sure about the objective merit here.
Check.
Yeah, queen takes. Knight takes. I'm not sure here. I think I should take with the queen. This is kind of hanging, but that's a strong move, huh? That's a strong move. Knight e6 is just coming here. Rook f6, h6. Not sure. Doesn't look good. At least it's a little trick now. Knight e6 doesn't work. But something like rook h2 is probably not bad. Well, he played that well, yeah. I could go queen g5, but it's just a transposition earlier. I'm not playing the Halloween Gambit. And I'm not going to play the Grope. I'm sorry, I don't play crap. Okay, so at least I get to trade some stuff here. Okay. I'm kind of happy that I can trade some stuff,
Check.
But it still doesn't look all that great.
Check.
Yeah, knight back here. Still suffering. Still suffering here.
Check.
Yeah, the Grope is just a completely incorrect opening. So there's really no big incentive to play it. Leningrad Dutch, yeah, this is kind of okay. But I will play the Benko for some excitement. But first of all, I have to survive this game, which will be difficult. He wants to bring this around to e4, but I can go here. What is he going here? Knight. Okay. Let's bring this. Okay.
Time warning.
I cannot take this, unfortunately. And 98 is very passive. 98 is extremely passive, but maybe still. I'm trying for h4 and king e5 stuff. Let's see. I mean, I'm ahead on the clock here, which is something. I can take with the other one. I think I've tricked him. Yeah, I've tricked him.
Check, check. 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 White forfeits on time.
Whew. Wow. Okay. I'm not playing the Latvian elephant gambit. Okay, so that was a win, a tough one. I think he basically had outplayed me at some point. Looked very, very difficult. Okay, let's go for a new game. Yeah, the Benko is kind of borderline, certainly on the top level. Yes, they don't like to be a pawn down, but I'm currently studying it a bit, and I think on a normal kind of level, especially on a club level, or let's say something that is 2,200, whatever, it's very, very playable, especially in quick time controls. It takes a moment at the while to get to games because many people are at the Olympiad, and makes it difficult or a little bit slower to get games. Okay, playing Kilian here, one of my opponents where I usually struggle. I've got a 50% score against him, 19, that's really crazy, 19.5 out of 39, so exactly 50%. Yeah, I think the Benko is very, very valid on this kind of slightly below GM level because it is such an active opening. This is really very important. And is in Blitz chess you can play it on almost any level. E3, maybe I should have taken once. I was thinking E3, F4, but knight H5, he could have things going for him on the dark squares. I will see. Okay. E3 is the move. Okay, I mean, I don't have to play F4. It's kind of the knee-jerk reaction, but I don't have to. I can also let him take. Kind of interesting. Okay, it takes time. E3 looks like the absolutely obvious move. Oh. This is a nice ending. Okay. Not wasting any time here with this. I'm just better in this ending a little bit, at least. Yeah, I'm off the non-alcoholic beer. Try to be a little bit healthier in that regard. Okay, so I've got the bishop pair here. I would like to play rook c1 and get rid of his rook, but he might take, play bishop takes or something on d4. What am I doing here? Rook d1. Another idea is like rook d1, bishop a1 and move the knight. Okay, he's taking some time, which is kind of nice to see. Okay, I'm just covering d3 here. Okay, so h5. Okay, I'm going here so that the bishop is not hanging. Oh. So if I take it, not sure that this really helps if I take. I wanted to go knight b5 was my idea. I take it, rook a8, yeah, it's not doing much. Knight b5, this is potentially rook c. Now then I can take. Anyway, I think it looks like a good move. How long did it take for me to get rid of the nicotine obsession? Oh wow. I'm really happy that this is long gone. Yeah. Oh, he's got rook c2. I forgot about that idea entirely. Oh my god. Okay. Probably have to take all kinds of stuff to avoid an immediate disaster. Okay, so of course I cannot take here. Can take a4 maybe. Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, it took a while. I actually switched from nicotine, from tobacco to those electric cigarettes, and from those I went to none at all. It is something that worked for me. It does not have to work for everybody, of course, but for me it was a good way of doing it. It worked at least. Okay, so
Check.
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 Check. Take b7 at the end. Is h5 something? Don't know. I think I'll grab this first. Yeah, my pawn structure is not all that great, but part of the pawn structure is also having an extra pawn, and I have one. Actually, I have two, but it's not that fantastic. So is h5 something here? h5. Bishop h4 is actually attacking this. That's not great. h5, he might have bishop h4 immediately. That's not good. I don't see a clear way here to not get into trouble. Bishop h4, yeah, is a big issue. I didn't see something good here. Yeah, bishop
Check.
f2. So, wow, g7. Is that... I can go g7 here. He doesn't have something fantastic, is that right? My rook is hanging. My rook is hanging. I didn't see that at all. But okay, it doesn't really. It's not fatal. But
Time warning.
I just did not see that. F4, is that possible? Knight d6.
Check.
Could be. Oh no, I can take that. Oh, that was very lucky.
Black resigns.
That was some kind of mouse slip. Okay, wow. Yeah, I don't do much analysis here, but there was much to look at. I certainly should keep some kind of an advantage, but I didn't get it. I didn't see how. Okay, new game. 2-5, 2-4. So it's actually time to have a quick look at the all-time high. 2-5-3-7. So 13 points short. Yeah, so who am I going to get? I didn't see those games today at the Olympiad. I just see the results there. India won, okay. India's team is also pretty strong. If Vichy would play, I think they would be real contenders for medals. Really strong team. Hari Krishna is very strong. Adi Ban, Vidit, the Thuraman, they're all very, very strong. Germany today also won. I think, yeah, they won. Blühbaum again won. He's a very good German junior player. Or maybe like 21 or something. He's not technically a junior, maybe. Yeah, David Smurden drew Magnus. That was cool for David for sure. So, let's see. I'm requesting a game, but I don't get one. It's seems tough. Yeah, it's fun to get to the highest rating. My all-time high I had in April this year, so that's okay. Yeah, I really had a good run here.
Started.
Now we get a game against Gilch. Okay, I'll stick with my English opening ready stuff. I'm scoring really like a madman with it. Okay, so that will transpose to the Tarrasch. Mr. Gilch. Knight a4. I'm actually not playing knight e4. That was a mistake. I mean, not mistake technically speaking, but I don't know this line now. Ah, shoot. Okay, I have to focus. I have to focus here. Because otherwise I can get into trouble. Yeah, I have I play a different line, but I forgot about it. Knight a4 is not what I what I studied. Morphy or Tal, who was the better attacker? Yeah, that's tough. They really lived in different times. So I think yeah, Tal certainly had tougher opposition. So maybe Tal, but those kind of discussions are always very difficult to do. Yeah, I'm under some pressure here. There is some discussion going on here about various drugs in the I mean, kind of on a decent level. My take is that yeah, I tend to avoid everything. I did smoke for quite a while, which was not a good idea ever, and I'm happy that I'm off that. And the only thing I do nowadays is to drink the odd beer or glass of wine or something, but it's not very frequent even. Yeah, so yeah, I don't know, maybe there are not that many. There are a couple of strong players around. Olegas is actually around, so it could happen that I play him. It's not totally out of the picture. Okay, so what am I doing here? Yeah, it's very tough. I have to grab this, I guess. Bishop takes, and then bishop d3 or something. Rook d8, bishop d3. I'm not happy here, but it looks kind of playable. Okay, so this is hanging. B3 is also hanging. Yeah, this is not good here. I don't like this position at all, and it's also objectively not good here. The only thing is I'm ahead on the clock, which is might be helpful. Yeah, yeah, that will be, I mean, winning is very difficult. And okay, bishop takes maybe here.
Draw offered.
He offers me a draw. Yeah, I should take this normally. But it's a very, very weak move to offer a draw here. It's a little bit like checking in poker. If you have a better position, offering a draw. I mean, I don't think I'm necessarily losing here because of my activity, but okay, bishop here. I can also go rook a5. Knight to e4, he probably wants to play. Can I go here? He doesn't have a good discovery, I think. I declined the draw because I thought I might get get the pawn back like here and then actually end up in the better end game. This is a little bit better for white now. So bishop where? Maybe here. Control the knight. Control. I could have taken it. I could have taken it. Why didn't I take it? Wow. Wow. Oh my goodness. I could have just taken the damn knight. It would have made things quite a bit easier. Quite a bit. Okay. The knight still doesn't have many squares. But I could have just taken it.
Black resigns.
Yeah, he doesn't really have a good move here. We can go here and then e4. Okay. Let's go for the next game. So, yeah, if you have a good run, you often just have those lucky moments. Yeah? So if you're here, check my history. It's like, it's all pluses. I had one loss today, and here's some loss, but it really was a fantastic run. Okay, so let's see what happens. I've got a new request out. There are a couple of strong guys around, but one thing is, I mean, people play in the Olympiad. They sometimes log on to the ICC to check games or to share boards. This also happens.
Game started.
Rumi lives. Okay, I hope actually that he dies in this game for some reason. Okay, so knight f6. Yeah, this is not d4, please. Okay, this is equally boring. This is equally boring. Bishop d6. Okay, let's do this and hope that he's not. Oh, what's that? Yeah, the Spanish 4 knights is really one of the most boring openings in chess. Knight d5, never saw that one. So let's see here. Okay, so he just want to trade stuff here. Or
check.
h3. Okay, that doesn't look very threatening. I have not castled short, so I might be able to go for long castles. He will go bishop e3 here. He might want to play bishop c3 here. Bishop c3. Okay, I can still do that. Yeah, I've got a good bind in the center here. h5. Gain some space. Is he going f4 here, maybe? Yeah, I will go g5. I will just go g5 here, right? Grab space. And the d6 bishop is not a pawn. The d6 bishop is strong. Yeah, this is interesting. This knight doesn't have squares, which does not mean that it's necessarily fantastic for me, but it doesn't have squares. So there is stuff going on here with f6, queen g6, takes, a threat in f6. Let's see. The final Zugzwang probably working. Final Zugzwang is a regular viewer. So f6. I tried to trap the knight. That was the idea of this whole thing. Let's see if I can do it. f6, trapping the knight. How is he saving this piece? Is there some tactic? I don't see it at the moment. I think f6 will win this knight. I think I'll win it. Let's see. So f6, right? Okay, so after I take here, he wants to take e5. That's not a big issue actually. There's a check here on g5. Queen takes, bishop takes e5.
Resigns.
So that's it. I don't know, that was surprising, yeah? How quickly that went downhill. Probably this knight to g5 didn't work. I think it maybe didn't work. Okay, I don't analyze here, so let's get going. 2-5, 3-4. Is that the all-time high? No, 3-7. So I need to win one more. One more game. One more game. Basically any game does. Yeah, that's a very good session, but I'm somehow in good shape. 3 points. 2-5-37 is the all-time high.
Game started.
So if I'm winning this game against Rene 64, this will be a Benko. I think he plays d4. He doesn't. Okay. I think I had a Benko against him in an earlier game some days ago. Yeah, again this line, but for important games in Blitz I still rely on that. An important thing is I can play very quickly, and still people tend to not play it all that well. Yeah, that's about what everybody knows. So let's see. A difference between this and the game before is that the A file is open. Okay. Seems he's going for a quick f4 here. Certainly possible. Okay, so bishop here, knight g7, rook a8. In this kind of position, if I get the rook traded, I'm usually okay. Okay, just take there. I think I'll just take with this. I'm not sure here if it feels like he's not that well set up here. I can also go bishop h4 here, which is kind of unusual that this is a possibility. Not unsure. This is a very tough decision. If I do this, it could easily be wrong, a wrong decision. Knight f6, I don't know. Okay, let's go here. Tough situation. Rook f4 is an interesting idea. Yeah, in general, I think I'm okay here. Nothing special, but it's okay. What's the deal here? Okay, ideas h5, which he does not react to. Maybe he doesn't have to react to it. I can also bring the bishop around, it's also an idea. Not sure. Let's take there first. And then maybe it's now h5. What's happening after that? Knight takes. Okay, let's go h5. So takes. It's not all that clear. Queen d8. I can take here, knight takes, knight h5. Interesting. He takes with the pawn. Okay, so over to f6. Knight f3 I will grab. g4. Tough. Isn't knight f6 good here? Why isn't that good? Queen h3 maybe. Knight f6, queen h3. I can go g5. Love to swing the rook over somehow. That would be really cool. Knight h7 for bishop g5 maybe. Tough. Oh, I'm down to 130. Spend too much time here. Spend too much time. He wants to take and queen h6. Okay. I'm too slow here. Let's speed up. Yeah, the last couple of moves were not exactly in my favor, quite obviously. I really got nervous noticing that the time went down that much.
Time warning.
Damn it. I had a really good position at one point, but I can just take c8 and b5.
Check.
Shoot.
Check.
Ah, of course. Nah. That was
Black
a
resigns.
spoiled chance. I mean, around here, white is. I think black is very okay. I cannot believe I'm worse here. I actually should be better, but maybe not. Maybe not. The engine is equalish. Yeah, it was very tough. Okay. Let's not be too upset about it. And see. That was really tough. Somewhere around here I must have been okay, I'm pretty sure. Isn't that good for black? I mean, I have a hard time to believe in that for white. But it's very difficult to play. It's very, very tough to play. Also, I should have maybe I should have stayed a bit longer there. Maybe I should have just done what I usually do, like trade the rooks, yeah. That's probably better with hindsight. I should have probably traded the rooks there. Yeah, I think that's better. Yeah, okay, I could have gotten an easier rating, but an easier opponent, yeah, that's for sure. But I think I'm still the favorite in this game anyway. So whatever. Yeah, this is better. I have to get rid of the rooks. So I have a request out. That's the first loss after quite a good run. Okay.
Game started.
Grandmaster Tacticus. So let's see what he does. The symmetrical defense. Yeah, this is an extremely solid setup for black, where white doesn't get any advantage objectively, but white usually gets somewhat interesting positions still. Knight a5. It's not that ideal. Usually I would like to answer this move with e4. I'm not trading so much. Okay, so I don't like this so much. But okay, it's playable for white, obviously. But not great. I could play b4, b5. I think I'll go for that. Knight d4 is nice and for white, and here he at least has his knight somewhat misplaced. Okay, so e6, something like that. e65. Queen d2, I lose an exchange, so let's not do that. So to prevent d5, I actually have to do this and take this, which is not really great. But I think I needed to prevent d5. So queen here. And his knight is still somewhat offside. So f4 is the ambitious move. Knight b3 to d4 is something. I have a bad score against this player, by the way. Usually not going all that well against him. Tja. I don't have a good spot for the king here. Would like to bring a knight to f3. My king f2 looks totally wrong. Okay, maybe I can do this. Tempt him into queen b7. I go king h3. I don't think that this is all that great for black. I mean, not that it is wrong or bad or anything, but it maybe looks better than it actually is. Now I get this regrouping. Yeah, the knight is again running around, jumping around rather. Jump around. Yeah, he wants to go e4 and undermine c4. Yeah, still I have to. I'm not sure how clear this actually is, to be honest. I think the trend is not exactly against me here. Let's see, I mean, maybe it still goes e4. Takes it. He just takes it. Yeah, okay, this is I think clearly stronger than recapturing, so no point in taking a long time here. I need to play against his weaknesses here, f-pawn and so on. The ending is very okay. Actually, knight g6 check would be part of it, could be part of it. So what is he going to do here? I don't know. I go here. Knight g6 check. Rook takes f5. No, I'm fine here, I think. I'm fine here. Didn't think about that at all. I can take now a couple of times there. Takes, king h7, rook f5, queen to c1. Maybe. But I can just, let's just play simple chess.
Check.
This is just a better position with no big difficulties, I think. So I can take here now. Is there anything better? Probably not.
Time warning.
Anything better than that? Not sure about it. He's got rook g8. Rook g8. Okay, and I have to do it differently. And rook a1 wasn't the best move. Rook d8 will also win the a pawn. So let's do this. Maybe it's not enough to win. That's possible. He comes around. King d4 he cannot play. I have no time. Absolutely no time.
Check.
I have to make the draw. That's
game draw.
Yeah, I should have won that, of course, but okay. Somewhere around here, black is toast, but I couldn't really bring myself to take on c8, and this should be winning actually. But how? Rook e6 is what the engine gives. And here I can also take. Taking is strong. Yeah, I should have just taken it. Anyway, I'm going for one more game. The bad thing is if you are above 2,500, drawing such a good player, I mean, he really is strong. Just gives like points down. So, one more game. Okay, so I'm trying for a new game, of course, but these sad people are busy. Not sure that I want to play Olegas. He is playing, but no idea. Disconnected. No, it's not on anymore. So yeah, looking for a new game, but
Game started.
oh, Isokol. Yeah, this is also one of my tougher opponents, but I beat him earlier today, so we'll see what happens. I have a -1 score against him, which is actually not that bad. I had a much worse score, but yeah, all from games where I was in very good shape, and then he found some cool tactics that I didn't see. Well, yeah, this kind of stuff, yeah, this absolutely does not work, but you still have to refute it. Yeah, white is a pawn up here, and I will probably keep it with bishop g5. Hard to believe that this should work. So what's the deal here? Knight b4 or something? Knight c5 maybe. Okay, let's prevent knight b4 for the moment. Knight c5, I have just d4, so I wanted to go bishop g5 here, right? Just take this so that I can keep the pawn. It's kind of normal move. Okay, I'll take this. And now d4 here, keeping the pawn. So does he have compensation for the pawn? Yeah, not enough maybe, but something. The bishop is strong. Ah yeah, maybe he can get the pawn back, in fact. Okay, it's not great. Okay. Whoa, isn't rook d1 a problem? And what's the deal? I don't see it. Well, does he have some sacrifice? Knight c3, I don't see it. What happens? Knight f4 is the draw. Okay. Knight f4 is the draw. What a shame.
Check.
Can I play for a win here with king f3? It looks a bit suicidal. I have to check it. No, I cannot play for a win here.
Draw offered. Check. Draw offered. Game drawn.
Nah, I don't think king f3. King f3 is probably just playing for a loss here. I don't believe it. Queen
Check.
c6 takes it. I mean,
Check.
it looks kind of
Check.
unhealthy.
Check. Check.
I don't know, something like
Check.
that looks
Check.
looks bad. It looks bad. Yeah, so maybe he has enough there, it's possible. Okay, this is what the computer wants to play. And this is indeed better, yeah? I'm keeping this. I'm keeping this pawn. Tough. Anyway, below 2,500 by 1 point. But I think it was a good session anyway. I hope you enjoyed the show. Having some very high rated play here. Yeah. Okay, guys, I'm back next week. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.